Suds and Buds, Season 3, Episode 7. We're doing a revisited episode with Space Dust IPA and also a revisited episode with Casey Skinner of Casey Lee Music.
Or just Casey Lee.
Or just KC.
Yeah, or Casey.
Or K. Lee, maybe. No.
Ooh, let's try this again. Even
I actually don't remember what it tastes like at all.
Me either.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
that was weak. It was half cocked. Alright.
That's what she said.
Well, bro.
And then I was all...
We were clinking. Clinking.
It smells sweet.
Okay.
Got the bitter, but it's
Ooh.
also good. Like a fruity in the beginning and bitter in the end.
Oh yeah, it hits you with that end taste hard.
I like it though.
That's like every IPA I've ever had, in my opinion. But
My jaw's
Yeah.
all like
Pretty
super
good for
stronger now because of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude, I can't get knocked out because I drink IPAs. So they make my jaw like twinge up, so I just got
the
hard
bones
muscles right
actually
there.
get denser.
Constant.
This is scientifically proven, guys. We don't know
Just
the
ripping
study quite
muscles
yet,
every
but
time I take a drink. So.
My jaw muscles are so ripped.
Well,
Oh.
Can you see them? To this thick facial hair.
Trying to figure out how strong this is. I don't
Oh.
know, but it's gotta be strong. I'm
You
gonna
got
That's
call
pretty
it
strong,
probably-
dude.
can't handle it, boy.
Well, maybe it's right here.
I think I'm gonna call it a 5 or 6.
8.2,
Really?
guys. 8.2.
Oh shit! Yeah, that would
Holy
explain
shit,
it.
that's good.
Yeah, it was $14
I don't
pretty
know, I
much.
kinda
Well, I
like
think
it,
my
honestly.
number's gonna go higher then. I think I'm gonna go with like an 8, just because the percentage.
Oh, especially how dark it
and
is and how
good
light it
tastes.
is.
Yeah.
They said like a. It's almost like a malt, not like malt liquor, like how it tastes, but like how malt liquor leaves an aftertaste. In your mouth.
That burnt taste in your mouth.
Honestly, for an IPA, I kind of like it.
It's not
Just
bad.
because, so like giving that's 7. I'm not usually a huge IPA fan, but
Kind of reminds me of like you ever had like you ever bought like grapefruit juice and you like didn't realize it was sweet, or like
Yeah.
have you ever done that as a kid and you like get a big old glass of it thinking it's gonna be like juice and it's all.
And at first it is, and then that
Yeah.
taste hits.
Or like when you like don't have enough sugar and you already cut the grapefruit, and you're like, well, I guess I gotta finish it now.
I can't waste it. Damn it.
Damn.
Just like looking at it.
Well, we're here with Casey Lee. This guy's been doing a lot around here actually from last time he was
Yeah,
here.
just from the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put up a couple videos and.
Shit, probably 6 or 7 videos and multiple
Updates.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was doing like a weekly thing at Sativa Sisters, one of the local dispensaries, but actually started moving on from that too. And luckily, because they got, I was doing it every week, so it's it's hard to like find a bunch of different things on a weekly basis. But now they got new people coming in and stuff, so they're gonna even have a bigger scene there. And then, but it also gave me enough to be able to start getting gigs other places. So kind of moving around, and then the Valley's Got Talent thing kind of helped quite a bit too.
I was gonna say, well, where'd you place in that? I think what? Shania?
Oh, I don't know.
Shania won that, didn't she?
Yeah, she killed. Like
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
she got like 34% of the votes,
Yeah.
which is huge because the next two were I don't remember, Sammy something. She did
Yeah, I
awesome.
seen
It was a
that.
drummer. She was like 13 years old. Killed it on
Yeah.
She played like a System of a Down, but I can't remember what song.
Oh shit.
That makes sense.
And then there's a girl that sang. She had a really beautiful voice. They got 15% ish. And then a new guy, TJ. I don't remember his last name, but he's a guy that actually he helps his dad run a church up in the Orchards, and he got like 9% of the votes. And after that, it doesn't say, but I mean that only leaves like 23% for 6 of us. So like, but it was fun.
Didn't do better.
what's that?
Did Unconfined didn't even place in the top 5 or what?
I
Well,
don't
no,
know
the
top
placement
5, top
is just
4 is
top
only.
3, and that
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, but I'm sure like as far as like just I thought everyone did really really well. I mean honestly, if I'm my worst critic, but I would say I would be on the lower tier of everyone in that regard. But I mean like I was just super pumped to be there because Shania doing so well with what she was
Yeah.
doing, like, and American Idol.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy. That's so happy for her for that. And then
It's about time though. She's
Unconfined.
been doing this for a while.
yeah for
That's
sure,
awesome
man.
that she's getting it finally. I
And
hope
she's-
she gets
She drove
goes
up there and
big.
tried out because I was like, long ass line.
Right, and it's cool that she was the one they picked out to do like a little special
New segment,
interview and then on the
Exactly.
news and all that.
and that worked out.
So do you have any upcoming shows like coming up?
Yeah, man. On Thursday, I'll be at Riverport Brewery, the local brewery here. I kind of want to see if I can maybe get some sort of a live thing going, but for sure I'll be taking some sort of video so I can post it at a later time on YouTube as best I can. And after that, I mean, I have a couple gigs that might be in the works, but there's nothing like solid, so I can't really say for sure.
So right now, are you doing all your own video and editing, or is that you got a guy for that?
Right now, I've been just learning that stuff myself as I go, like just watching Skillshare, watching YouTube the best I can. My crappy computer, like it's not crappy per se, but it's definitely not good enough to really run Premiere on any kind of serious basis. So everything takes at least 60% longer, it seems like. But I'm lucky enough to have the stuff that I can do that with rather than just a phone. So I mean, I'm grateful for what I got, you know. And I think I'm getting better at it. But I'm also still kind of more so learning like the music branding and kind of what I want to brand myself and my music as too.
Nice.
Which
Yeah,
has changed. So.
I actually got to see you do. Didn't you do Jet up there at the fair?
Yeah.
I was leaving as you went on, actually.
Yeah.
Because the girls were ready to go.
Fair enough, man. I know how kids are.
Yeah. Dude, we were there all damn day.
I pushed my elbows.
Yeah, I'm
We got
surprised
there,
it
like-
lasted that long. That's awesome, man.
We got there. Well, I guess we got there like 3:30, but still, I think you guys started at 8.
Yeah, we did, and we might even been a little. I'm not sure.
Well, you were later than that, I think.
Yeah, I was the fourth one up,
Yeah.
so I mean, like right in the middle, pretty much. So,
I mean, fair at all.
but yeah, it was "Are You Gonna Be My Girl" by Jet,
Yeah.
which I put a cover up, also. But I mean, yeah, every live performance, especially with like an acoustic guitar, it seems like kind of has like these changes. And I mean, obviously with any song, that's how any live performance is. That's why I enjoy it so much. But
I really liked your cover of Vance Joy Riptide. I wish you would have done that one up there. That would have been dope.
I could have too. Like, there's a lot of them. I didn't even think about that one as much either. There's a couple other ones. I think like I probably didn't really go to a bunch. I didn't go to a lot of people. Like I just kind of played some songs because I didn't want to make too big of a deal of it. I didn't want to like try to
It's like your
psych
first
myself.
contest.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. Like, so I actually just really wanted to focus on like something I knew already. And I had the words too solid, like regardless, even if I
Right.
messed up the words, I could easily pop in, and then something that's still kind of I had fun playing, and I didn't feel like I had
It's
enough
been
of
a
a
good
following
show.
to win anyway. So I was just I wanted to go up and have a good time.
Mhm.
And I had a great time.
You're all worked out.
Yeah, right.
All
Slap.
right.
Do you have a show that sticks out more than any other show that was most fun for you, or like your best like coming off stage and people come up to you? And...
Like my
Your
best
most
performance or
interaction,
the
like-
most fun per se.
Yeah, your
'Cause I would
the best one
most,
you think.
okay. Yeah, I mean, like definitely there was probably a couple at Sativa Sisters, but I mean it was such a weird. It's more busking than anything there, but I like the sound and
Acoustics.
everything. Yeah, it sounded really good, but also like just for overall fun for like just a gig in itself. I'd say Kuski Days was awesome.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. Like it was I think it was a great experience for everyone involved, and a lot of us, it was like one of our first experience with something like that. So that one I would say stands out as far as everything else goes. Those.
Thinking about
That's
maybe
Mhm.
trying out for an American Idol yourself if they come back to Spokane or
I
something.
can't do American Idol. I'm a little too old for that one. But I think they cut off at 28. And then yeah, I would practice up for like The Voice and stuff. I would see where they come and stuff like that. It's not I think it would be awesome to be able to be like a huge star and everything, but at the same time I think it would also be very cool just to make a good enough living to do my music and have like a support group around that like would be able to like and diversify my income. So like, you know, content strategy, not just doing music, having
Touring.
music, having a podcast, touring, doing a few different things, and having a specific lifestyle, and then just helping people through my music as best I can, and then also doing the stuff I like to also do, which is the neurolinguistic programming stuff that I kind of learned, which is just helping people with their phobias and stuff like that, but like helping that with music and all that whole aspect. So if I was doing all that, I think it would just be happy at that point. But I mean, I would try out for The Voice and stuff just to get feedback for
Just
sure.
to see what
feedback would be
happens,
nice,
even.
too.
Why not? You know what I mean? Like the worst that someone could say is no, and at anything they might even say no and then tell you why they said no, which is even better because
Right.
it's like
You know what to work on. after
exactly
that.
these guys know what they're talking about. So
Especially now. Like, how many auditions have they seen? Fuck, dude.
right, they're like, God. These guys suck. So if I was one of the ones, they're like, all right, you're
He's
if we
all-
stay at coffee shops, I'll be like, all right, cool. You know, like, I'll stay at
stick to your
coffee
coffee
shops for a
shop.
bit. I'll still play music. I'll still write music, but I guess I don't have to go. You know what I mean? Super high or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. You could just there's so many things that I would think would be fun to do in the music industry. Write my own music, but sell the music to other people. I would do that. Be a
Yeah, say, I
songwriter.
just watched fucking the
Yeah.
Elton John movie. I didn't know that
Yeah.
dude had a writer the whole time, dude.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy, right? Yeah, they have some
Yes,
phenomenal, right? And I would totally do stuff like that. But the overall goal is, I feel like I'm more of an artist, so I'd like to
Yeah.
write my own music, put my own music out there. That's the number one goal, regardless of anything else.
For sure. So you said that Chrissy Days was your favorite show. Is there a reason for it, or just the atmosphere? Or?
Man, the whole thing was really fun. Got to do it with John Graham, who was he was promoting all of it. He brought us all together. We literally, like, we were treated so awesome by Kuski. It was awesome. They gave us a huge portion of their campgrounds. They just like and there was a beautiful view right behind it, right next to the river coming around. When we went in, they were giving us free food. Like, everyone was super nice. They all rocked out. Like, the audience was having a great time. We all just it was super smooth. It was a lot of fun. All the people that were there, all the other bands, all the other artists. Shania was there.
Yeah.
Delta Association was there, which now they're like
Seth's band.
Seth's
Seth
bands,
Blankenship.
and they're
They
doing
do like
something
a-
else, Delta something or other, but
Yeah.
Was No Pants there or whatever?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
there's
if they were there or not.
I'm not sure.
that.
No,
Let me
they
see.
I don't
There's
think
a
they
lot
might have
of
been
fucking-
somewhere over there, like a
We guys should do like a festival in town. Just like
yeah.
all
We
the
were
local
talking
talent.
about that.
Like, there's a lot of talent popping up.
There is. I think we should honestly do some sort of local concert stuff and get everyone together. Like, let's just do this.
Even like a
and
weekend,
see if we
dude.
can't
Like,
just
go do a
pop it in.
weekend and see if you can't like get out like somewhere towards Granite Rock or something. Just have like a 2-day festival.
All
I
right.
think just as a person, just as a fan, I think it would be fun to go see local musicians, just everybody getting it on. And I would like
it'd
it would
be a
be
great
cool to say like a
atmosphere.
$3 donation, but you wouldn't have to, because I feel like people would want to put in at least $3 to $5
Kind of
bucks.
like rocking that Red River, dude. Because like everyone you go there, you're probably gonna know.
Yeah, exactly. And another cool
But I
thing I
think-
thought would be like
Oh.
maybe a charity, adding
Yeah,
like
that'd be
donating
sweet.
all that to a
Like
charity
$5 tickets with a charity.
specifically, because then that gives you like, could call Spokane, call a bunch of medias and be like, hey guys, look what we're doing. You guys want to help us out in any sort of way? So, I mean,
Right.
just a
Benefit
thought. I guess.
concert.
I think we actually have a clip though from Kuski Days.
I
we
think
could
it's from
check out.
Sativa Sisters.
No, that's from Kuski Days.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Wanna
yeah,
Pray
yeah.
for you? Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's from Kuski
I love
Days.
that song.
My
Check
buddy
that
Nick,
out.
yeah, Horace got the video on this.
Someplace down the road, we come not too long ago. Hey, you sit there like you did nothing wrong. Getting face to face between you and I. It's such a disgrace when my room is all alive. And you sit there blessingly every time. No, I pray for you
That's one of my favorites for sure.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was Steve. I just seen the brick wall. I was like, is that kind of cannon or something? Like, what is that? I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. No, they had us sitting like right. I think it was the Kuski Cafe. I want to say
I don't know
maybe,
if I've ever
and that was
been,
like the
like-
back there.
Takuski. I don't think I ever have.
Past Cameo. You gotta cross the bridge.
Mm.
If I have, it's only been like once or twice. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I haven't
Pretty
been there
small
since I was a kid.
But it is awesome out there. I love Idaho County a lot.
Right.
I really want to get property out there, get a little tiny home, maybe like an earthship or something. Really cool.
Well, make sure
I
you
love
get some
that
acres. We can throw that festival we were talking.
Yeah, festival going down. It's going down
You don't
there.
even have to worry about getting a permit then.
There it is, right?
Private property.
So you said Nick Horace filmed it. Has he filmed anything else for you, or is that the only thing that you guys have done together?
There's another video that I actually, Are You Gonna Be My Girl, on my YouTube that he did also. And then there's some Instagram stuff. I mean, like there's stuff that I've edited, but he filmed also on Instagram. Are You Gonna Be My Girl? And then quite a bit of the pictures. The photos, he actually did all the editing and stuff on a lot of them. And most of them, and they're on point.
Yeah, he's
He's
good.
done a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, and it's crazy because this has been like his hobby, but he recently just started really getting into
Doing it
editing
for
and
work.
learning the stuff, and he just kills it, man. His stuff is just fantastic.
I actually seen one of his videos a while back
the ghost
he
one?
posted. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
was
he
thinking was
posted
that
a
the same
long
guy?
time ago when he was
Yeah.
in like, he had to have been in high school at that point.
Mm-hmm.
They were like just
I do.
out. Like,
And that was legit because I thought it was real at first. I'm like, no fucking way. And then I rewatched it and then I messaged him and told him it was a good video. He's like, oh, thanks. And pretty much told me it was fake as he was messaging me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
So
man?
you're all, is that
Yeah,
ghost still
good.
bothering
He
you?
just has like this understanding of certain things of video editing and stuff
Right.
like that
He can make a,
I don't actually.
If you can make
Right,
paranormal
no.
yeah,
activity,
that's
no
what I was
problem,
going to say. He can make a paranormal activity.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick, man.
dude. He's
Tell him
all
that.
paranoid
Just
activity.
kind of like Quentin Tarantino, though,
Do
too,
it,
because
Nick.
of his long,
Except for
like
like do a
his long,
spin-off.
you know,
Methods.
staring at one thing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like Quentin Tarantino does. He'll just have it on one screen, but with some crazy ass background
Mhm.
music, and you're just like,
Yeah,
that's
you're
kind of
like-
what he does, dude. Because I'm sitting here like this on that video,
Ah.
and then
You
you
can't
see what
stop
happens.
looking
You're
at
like, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Then you just start singing rap songs, going crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, that shit was good though.
Well, you don't sing rap songs. You rap raps.
You might sing the hook.
Yeah, God damn it!
So do you have him? Do you think
Fucking
you're
raps.
gonna use it? See if he can help you out with making a video, or
Oh yeah, no, we'll be. He's brought that up for sure. Be doing some more stuff.
Well, even if he doesn't, dude, just grab your phone, put it on like video, and just like drive around town.
right.
And then every once in a while, kind of make it look like you're looking up at the sky and shit.
What I
Just
want to
get
start
used
doing, is doing some more editing stuff with it. But like, it's just getting to the point where it's actually like efficient, because my computer's just not quite there. So the more time I spend editing, it's actually compounded even more so because it's so much slower and it just like crashes at certain times and
Well,
stuff.
are you
So
doing the Vance Joy cover? You think about like playing ukulele? Because a lot of that shit's blowing up, right?
yeah, no, I wouldn't mind getting ukulele. They're pretty
Even
cheap.
like a
too.
mandolin would be sweet. I seen one on the internet. I almost bought
Mandolin
it.
would be
mandolins are
sick.
expensive?
Dude, I
Yeah,
seen
they're
one
very
on fucking
expensive.
LC Valley sell it, dude, for like $120, and I was
What?
like,
Yeah,
That's a
would be
steal,
cool.
even if it's broke.
like
that's a
grabbing my
steal.
arm, like no.
Bro, even if that thing was broken, that's a steal.
Yeah, I've
They're
been going-
not cheap.
I've been going to Seidel's quite a bit, but I haven't looking at any ukuleles. I've been daydreaming about guitars that they got there, because they got some nice ones right now. Like, I ain't got no money though.
You just go in there and appreciate them. You're all.
Well, eventually I'll get one, but
That's my whole Facebook, dude.
Yeah.
It's like just
I mean,
fucking nice ass guitars pop up in the mall.
yeah, no joke, man. There's I have to get my the tour bus, even though it's a Geo Metro.
The tour, Geo.
The tour Geo. Yeah, I gotta get that thing running, so that'll be the first little thing. That might cost a few $100 right there, and then I need to get my CPU upgraded and then get some RAM, so I gotta do that. Those are the first two priorities.
I'm all. I got RAM for sale. We'll talk about it.
I have to get the same stuff I had before, unless it's
Is it laptop RAM? Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
This is a different conversation.
We got this. We'll get it. We'll get it.
So, who did the editing or video for the Codaline cover that you did?
No, that wasn't even. That was just.
Was that you?
Yeah, I didn't do any editing. It was just like.
It's the video that lined up with what you're talking about? Because a lot of it did, and it was weird.
Well,
That's why I was wondering if you actually made the video, because...
Oh, I made the video. Yeah, I didn't. I just the Codaline video. Oh, you're talking about the waste a moment video?
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, like because the Codaline video is the one that's like vertical. That was the first one I posted.
Okay. No,
Yeah, the waste. I did that one. Yeah,
video.
I got stock photo videos and stuff, and just matched. That was the first thing, and I was like last minute. I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm throwing stuff together, and I don't really like the audio in that one at all because I was way off on a couple things, and I sing that song now, and I'm much better at it. But I'm not going to take it down because, for one, I like to see where I've come in a short amount of time, and then number two, I want to see. I don't want to be like fake. I just want to show people that same aspect. Like if they want to look back at the
beginnings.
stuff
That's how
now.
our episodes are. If you scroll back just like 2 scrolls, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like to now, like look at stuff and like, yeah, I'm getting better. You know what I mean? Like
That-
it just pumps me up.
And it's
Moving
cool
on
to
up.
see the stuff that you do need to work on, because then you know you need to change.
Exactly. Like
I feel
I
like-
didn't realize that till I started watching
Like,
myself.
and you're always
and
like your
listening.
own worst critic. You're like,
Yeah,
look at that haircut.
right, it's hard.
And that's another hard thing that actually one thing I just started really learning is just you can't be too hard on yourself. Like you just gotta lighten up on yourself because we are always our own worst critic, and there's always gonna be something to work
with a
on.
grain of salt.
That's why we always make jokes about ourselves
Yeah,
to
we
each
always
other.
self-
Like I'll talk shit, or we'll make a joke about something he does, and he makes a joke about something I do.
Right?
That's the way it goes.
It's just the way it is.
I don't know.
Things will always be.
It's like a diamond. You know what I mean? Like I kind of like it, like polishing a diamond in a sense, or you know, it's.
Or in our case, polishing turds.
You gotta scrub the label right off the beer bottle, you know?
I would be impressed if a turd turned out this crisp right
That
here.
shiny?
I'd be like, damn,
What'd you use?
this is a turd.
It's the nicest.
That's a
it's
clean turd.
That's a nice turd. These are nice
It's a
turds.
good turd. I'm gonna put my lips in this turd. This is crazy.
Well, we went on a tangent. A turd tangent.
The dog ate a lot of
Polishing
sand.
turds, man. That's where it goes.
When your dog eats sand at the beach. Just kidding. Made glass.
Oh boy. And lots of sand.
Dude, my fucking dog did do that. I brought him to the beach.
Ooh.
Like when he was like a year old. I mean, literally like, ate like
Yeah,
gut
that's,
full of sand.
I love fucking rocks, man. This is shit.
I'd never been
So
like,
good.
oh, yeah, I don't know what it was. Like maybe someone like had a dead fish on the ground or something. But yeah, he was munching on it. I
Oh,
was like,
really?
no.
Oh, damn, man.
Like eating dirt. Like you'd hear it cry. Like he was chewing on like.
Oh,
and he's like a
dude.
Chiweenie, dude. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, I just imagined like some sort of collie or some sort.
Yeah, no, he's like a dog's dog for a little dog. It's weird. Like,
Yeah.
it's-
he'll box you, dude.
He like doesn't shake, he like doesn't do the shiv thing unless there's like unless you got like a fucking piece of beef jerky or something. Other than that, he doesn't like do the shiv or nothing.
Man, shit.
It's weird. He's like, yeah, like a dog's dog, chase sticks and shit, digs holes. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Most Chiweenies are like, I'm gonna go hide in this blanket and come out when there's food, and then
Right.
like bark on the door.
That's
or
pretty
at
cool.
Nothing. But yeah, he's a little shithead. But yeah, he did eat a lot of sand.
You know, for.
Dude, is that your
being
third
so
one?
good- Yeah, dude.
Holy
I'm
crap.
chugging.
I was gonna say, dude, yeah, you're going through these. You're like, yeah, I'm give it a
The aftertaste
6.
does
You guys
a lot
are
better, though.
pussies. No,
And
this
it's
is good shit.
8.2% alcohol, and he's just like,
He's all fucking lit.
Good shit. And on that
it's
note,
fucking rage.
we should end this. And I love you all. Casey's
shit.
the shit. Casey
Yes,
Lee,
yeah.
check him out.
Hey,
Where
the
can they check
aftertaste is
you out,
always-
buddy?
If you haven't
Check
already,
it out. Check it out.
Where can you?
check
be
it out.
found?
Check it out.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Facebook is Casey Lee Official,
Bro,
and then
start a Patreon.
yeah, I need to do a Patreon. Everything else is Casey Lee Music. Casey Lee Official for Facebook, Casey Lee Music for everything else.
You know
Everything
where to
he
find
said,
us.
except for also on Patreon. If you want to help us out, as always. And thanks for
Please do.
checking us
Ah.
out. Well, anything
Later.
helps. See you guys next Tuesday! Oh.